in-house bulletin. You had the news while it was read, and so you tell me what you think about some of the big stories therein, while I bring your attention to some of the major news headlines for today. We will be looking through three newspaper pages, the front pages. We'll try our best to make do of the time that we have left. And we'll start with the Punch newspaper, where the biggest story there is 14-day strike notice. FG Labour defer on aborted peace deal. All right, so yesterday the news did break that Labour issued a 14-day ultimatum to the government because the government has failed to abide by the agreement reached in the month of October. I think October 3, if I remember correctly, 2023, and they're saying if the government does not do the needful, they'll embark on a strike. Okay, the other big story that I can see on the Punch newspaper right now is banks dollar sale falls as Naira weakens to 1,479 per dollar. All right. Okay. Let's see this other one. Don't come back. South Africans threaten Super Eagles goalkeeper Nwabali. Yeah. Interesting there. Interesting. I think we talked about this on the Morning Crossfire. Was it yesterday? Was it the day before? Master bakers announced increase in bread price in Rivers. Okay. Borno, Adamawa, others risk severe food crisis. World Bank. Nigeria's food production to hit 62 billion euros in 2024. IG hails cop for rejecting 4 million naira bribe. Drug peddlers nabbed. All right, then those are some of the big stories. Those are some of the big stories on the Punch newspaper. So let's quickly now look at the Vanguard and let's see what the big stories are saying. Education with tears. Hardship creating more indigent students. Okay. They also have a story on the Naira, as the headline says, Naira depreciates to 1,500 per dollar in parallel markets. Senate uncovers $400 million intervention funds in banks. What are they doing in the banks? Should they not be for the people? These are intervention funds. They should be for the people. But what are they doing in the banks? We'll find out shortly. If I have time, I'll read it so we understand what is happening with that story. Okay, I'm just perusing, looking to see if there are other big stories. Let's quickly run now to Daily Trust and the big story. Imams, bishops to government provide food security to poor at grassroots. Okay, troops killed 105 terrorists, arrest 140 others in 1 week. This is coming from the defense headquarters. Let's see. Okay. I think that's that with Daily Trust. And let's quickly now run to the Sun newspaper and let's see what the headlines they're saying. And the big headline there, Tinubu, Kalu, Akpabio, governor or government mourn as Asagba Ojogbo die. PFN to Tinubu, declare state of emergency on security. Tinubu directs immediate release of 102 metric tons of food items. And I guess that is, the federal government's way or the president's way of tackling the high cost of food prices in the marketplace. All right, I think that's that. Coupled with what we had while the news was read, let's get your thoughts. I am Kalada Korubatibo. This is the newspaper review on Morning Crossfire here on 92.3 Nigeria Info. And the phone numbers to use to reach me with 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. WhatsApp number 0809 0306416. All right, let your calls that coming in, and let's get your thoughts, and let's talk for development. And this one says on WhatsApp, the high increase of cost of living in I think the WhatsApp number. Okay, I'll go back to WhatsApp platform. Let's quickly take calls now. Hello. I missed that one. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, 92.3. What's your name, your location, and your contribution? I'd like to hear.
I mean, that's somebody coming from. I want to react on level threatening to put on strike.
All right, let's get your thoughts. Let's get your thoughts on that one, please.
Hello, sir.
I said, let's get your thoughts. Can you hear me?
Okay. Good morning, my brother.
All right.
You see, level have come again. They will not finish it. They will cook soup. They will not finish it. They have started this thing again because last time they did the same thing. When they come there for round table, nothing come out from their decisions. Today we are suffering. If they are not willing to handle this affair, they should scrap that union and form another strong union that can fight with government and decide on what to do.
All right.
Look at everywhere hunger, everywhere food, everything. Because as now they call them in Abuja now, they will sit down, they will discuss. After discussing, they will give them money. They will come back.
All right.
Let me also go to other issues in the River State. Governor saying nobody should sabotage that his project.
Housing
let me also
scheme.
let you know.
Yeah.
It's not only prayer that we are going to eat. Let them employ youth. Let them employ youth. They say 10,000 they will employ. Up to today, nothing.
All right then.
They should do something so that people can make up their living.
All right then.
Please, that's why I'm calling from Emirates. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 92.3 Nigerian Info. Welcome. Newspaper review. Your name, your location, your contribution. Yeah. Good morning to you.
My name is Frank, calling from D-Line.
All right, Frank from D-Line.
So Tinubu declare state of emergency on security.
All right.
That is true. The call is long overdue.
Okay.
The level of insecurity in Nigeria is very alarming. And I want Mr. President to take this call seriously so that Nigeria will be safe. The way they are kidnapping, killing, and the government are collecting security votes, that is really my major problem. And with the security vote, the security is in the high rate. So please, Mr. President, to listen to them and all that were calling. Then for my brother, Hector Ikakita, calling on Mr. President and IG to do something about police in Akko side. Please, I require you, please, if we should lay down and this is New Year. Thank you and God bless you.
All right then. Thank you very much. Let's take another call. Hello, your name, your location, your contribution. Welcome, 92.3.
Good morning, Canada.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Comrade Letambari Sunday.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, I'm calling from Buri.
Okay.
Yeah, organized labor issue nationwide strike notice to federal government. Canada, I think I see some insincerity in the organized labor leaders. You know, for some times now, we'll be going through a lot of hard times, mostly the workers.
All right.
I am surprised if those who are elected as labor leaders actually they have attained that level of secondary school or let's say tertiary level.
What's your point? What's your point quickly?
The negotiation, the pattern of which they negotiate with the federal government, it does not get to the workers nor the people. I remember that right from the time of Adams Oshomole, no labor arrangement negotiation has ever met the workers' needs nor the people. Okay, look at, they talked about minimum wage, which is not even up to a living wage. How does it get to the people? When they went for negotiation, they only negotiated with the federal government workers. What about the states? What about the local governments? Or for them to negotiate for the federal government workers, is it that the federal government workers attend a different market from the state and the local government, that they make a negotiation? Even at that, those minimum wage were not paid.
Okay.
What we are just working at is government decision. It's
right.
not labor. Labor has not contributed anything.
Right.
It is when the government come up, if they come up with 10,000 naira, is what they will pay.
Okay.
Labor has no.
I would have to go.
Been able to work out any strategy,
All right.
and it works.
All right, we've heard
What
you.
do you have them for?
All right, we've heard you, but I've got to let you go. A wage award is, I believe, what you were trying to refer to, not minimum wage, because we've not set a new minimum wage. I think that should happen. They just recently set up a committee to that effect. Anyways, remember we're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH. We are live on YouTube as well, Nigeria Info PH, and we're active on X and interactive as well, Nigeria Info PH. I'm going to read some messages on WhatsApp. This one says the high increase of cost of living in Nigeria is fast becoming unbearable. Government need to do something to save Nigerians. Christian William from Igboiche. Talking about cost of living, I'm looking at the Nation newspaper right now, and one of the big headlines there says food crisis, hardship, federal government, states launch emergency action. Do you? I mean, this is not the first time they've launched an emergency action, so to say. What do you make of that? What do you make of that? There's also the headline: House will stand with Nigerians. Abbas pledges. Abbas is saying, that's the speaker, that the House will stand with Nigerians. World Bank pledges more support for Nigeria. All right. And there's still that story of Tinubu directing the release of 102,000 metric tons of food items. All right, let's go back to the WhatsApp portal. A couple of messages there for me to read. I'm going to try my best. And let's see now. This one says, good morning, Mr. Kalada. NLC to embark on nationwide strike over food hardship and insecurities, which nationwide, I don't get that part, which is nationwide, I believe you wanted to say. APC government, you people are collapsing Nigeria. Killing and food shortages have never been so bad like what we are experiencing today in Nigeria since 9 years now. APC government, okay, you said it's a total failure. Thank you, you said. My name is Ayanwogu, is a king boy from Amako Igboreche. All right, thank you. This one is from Wamet from Elele. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Governor Fubara warning against sabotage is inconsequential. We're talking about over 140 billion naira sent from the federal allocation, which has not been visibly seen in any project. Instead, what we see is sponsored criticism against the FCT minister. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do this one. This one says peace is priceless and terror is senseless, but it seems some persons don't like peace. All they're bent on is to frustrate the efforts of Governor Sim. I therefore support whatever action he intends taking towards anyone that wants to sabotage the 20,000 low-income housing projects. Thank you, Comrade Ingi Dennis from Gukana. Okay, let's see. All right, moving on. This one says Governor Fubara warns against sabotage on the housing units project. A compulsory follow-up of that project should be carried out by the governor if he actually wants it done. The Greater Port Harcourt City Master Development Plan should be reactivated and hit the ground running. Comrade Iceberg Ukegbu. Let's see. Adolfo's Elder Joel Adolfo from Degima says, good morning, presenter. On the housing units project, it's a very good plan for the state. Let the state government please cite some of these development projects in the rural areas to decongest Port Harcourt using the parboard system. All right, Elder Joel, thank you. Going back to the phone lines, let's see who we have here. Hello? Oh my, missed that one. Hello? What's your name, your location, your contribution?
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you. My name is Good News, calling from Port Harcourt.
Welcome, Good News.
Let me start by appreciating the 20,000 housing units the governor is doing. I think it will be a direct help to the ordinary rivers people, the ordinary Nigerians living in river states. But if I will advise, I don't know his method of building that house. I will not be happy if the project is given to one Cetraco or Julius Berger or CECE. Those projects can be splitted to building those buildings so that they can build and have money in their pocket and feed their family. Not giving it to one company that will transfer the money to their states or their country. Then Mr. President released 1.2 metric tons of rice from the food reserve. I think that is not bad, but it's a wrong step The first thing the president should have done, if you ask me, is to go and arrest the perpetrators of the killers of the farmers in Benue State, in Plateau State, in Kaduna State, where the food comes from in Nigeria. Who are the people that sponsor those people, those bandits, to go and kill people in the communities so that farmers will not be able to do their farmings again? If 1.2 tons of rice finishes, how do we go again? Where do we release from again? I think it should do more better than that. My name is Goodies from Port Harcourt.
All right, good news. Thank you very much. On Facebook, SP Baradimwa says, Labour has failed Nigerians. Thank God Ability Atuegbu says, bank dollar still falls as Naira weakens to 1,479 per dollar. Tinubu should seek for expert advice on how to tackle the economic crisis challenging his administration. Aliru Spieth on Facebook says, good morning, Kalada. I wish to let the government know that the high cost of living is gradually killing the living. All the sectors are threatening strike. The federal government should fix things now before they shut down the entire nation. Really, anyone who loves River State will not sabotage the government by any means. Yes, we know that they are enemies of the state, but think of the outcome after the act. Lorenzo Delight says, good morning. Andrew is not here. It's Kalada. He said, NLC threatening another strike is laughable. Many Nigerians don't take them serious any longer. What have they achieved with their initial agitation? The market survey carried out in Mile 1 is correct. The in-season general market price increment, okay, I get you. The in-season general market price increment is becoming unbearable. People are seriously suffering, you say. FG releasing 42,000 metric tons may be good, but will it go around 102,000 actually? That's what is being released. Marshall Greatman says, good morning, Nigerian Phil. Please, that headline about our goalkeeper from South Africa, please, can you read it again? Oh, yeah, I know there is the story on the Punch newspaper saying that they have threatened the goalkeeper not to return to South Africa where he, plies his trade. I think Shippers something is the name of the club. And they've asked him not to come back. Tony Innam says federal government should declare state of emergency on Fulani herdsmen who are kidnapping and killing people. Skillful Perot says, good morning. I should mention, not all herdsmen are Fulanis and not all Fulanis are herdsmen. So maybe we should just leave it at herdsmen, right? A killer herdsman would have been better, right? But let's see. Skillful Perot says, good morning. Labour threatening strike. I don't believe Labour again. Labour is not fighting for Nigerians. They are fighting for their selfish interests. Skillful Perot from HA. And Adindu Wisdom Chidebere, good morning, sir. Adindu Wisdom from Omuma, Nigeria is a big, I don't get that, but you say Labour Union is dead. Tinubu should resign and allow a capable hand to rule. He has nothing to offer Nigerians. All right, I'll go back to the phone lines for a bit and then branch WhatsApp again and read some messages, but let's find out who we have here. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Yeah, good morning. Your name, your location, your contribution, please.
Yeah, this is Isaiah George from Buguma.
All right, welcome, Isaiah George.
Yes, on the governor's warning this morning, okay. I think that warning should be widely accepted within the Omagwa and Ikwere houses where that project is being cited.
Okay.
That project is one laudable project initiated by the governor that will help relieve the housing issue at least in the civil servant. You say this is the first time we have a governor who have the civil servant, a technocrat who have the civil servant at heart.
Okay.
We have not had governors come to embark on such housing projects. I think it should be given a facelift. And the local government chairman, I think, should place a security within that place so that project will be completed.
Okay.
And the people of Rivers State will benefit. Because we cannot have a local government chairman who is the chief security of that area, and such things, sabotage will be going on.
All right.
It is his primary duty to make sure that that project is being guided. And let me also use in the spirit of
summarize, please.
Callers,
Summarize, please.
Wish Ishekan Today is our birthday.
All right.
All over the world, they don't wish people long life and poverty. They wish people long life and
All right,
prosperity.
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I've
got to let you go, Isaiah, there. Thank you for the wishes as well. Justice Ori on X says the surge in the price of food items is biting hard on Nigerians to eat now. Now war and begging has increased. Government needs to act fast. Justice Ori from Umudioga. All right, the other messages that I'm seeing on X, I think I've already read them via the Facebook platform. So I'm just going to quickly jump on the WhatsApp platform now and read some messages there. I'm trying to run or race against time. This survey carried out by Nigerians on food prices is only telling on the poor masses, while these political leaders are at the receiving end. While they give us false hope and unfulfilled promises, the most annoying part is for the president to tell us to always speak positive. What an insult. It is very unfortunate that we find ourselves in this situation. Comrade Emadu Charles. And yes, I think yesterday, while reading the news, I saw where the president said Nigerians should be hopeful and speak positively about the nation. That is one way to lead to success. All right, this one says, greetings, presenter. Governor Fubara warns those sabotaging ongoing low-cost housing projects to steer clear. This is a step in the right direction because there are people who do not see any good thing from Governor Fubara. Continue giving the dividends to River State. I want to take Clinton West is saying to the governor there. All right, let's see. Good morning, presenter. NLC and TUC are toothless bulldogs. They can only bag and they can bite. Julius Amarachuku from Oibo. Let's see. The governor should continue to warn. Why will people not undermine his authority when he doesn't know what his authority is? He should spare us warnings and do the needful. Andy with that one. Andy, thank you very much. Eke is saying, I think if religious organizations start investing in agriculture, that's food production, there will be enough availability and affordability of food in our society, especially in the southern region. If churches can be going into education by investing in expensive universities and secondary schools, they can still use same resources in going into food production in the society, since the government is failing and there is a saying government cannot do everything, just want to make common sense. From Hector. Hector, thank you very much for your common sense. Let's take another call. Hello, your name, your location, your contribution, please.
Yeah, hi, Kalada, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Yeah, I'm Mufasa on the line.
Mufasa, good to have you. Let's hear your thoughts, please.
To hear your voice this morning.
All right, let's hear your thoughts.
I equally want to align with the messages, especially the last one you just read now. You're talking about shortage of food and the high cost of food products in the market.
All right.
A religious organization can equally, assist in alleviating the condition of the people by investing in agriculture. I think that's a good one. Okay. Then, quick one, let me equally commend the governor. He has, initiated a project that will have a direct bearing on low-income earners and ordinary Nigerians. So, if you have said that sabotage should not, go close to that project, and frustrate the effort that he's carrying out, I think that is very instructive. It's only those who doesn't like good things that want to sabotage a laudable project like that. It's not his own. It's a project that belongs to Rivers. So for me, I think that warning should be hearkened to so that we can equally enjoy the dividends of democracy, as dished out by this governor. That's my position this morning, Kalada.
All right, thank you very much. We go for a commercial break up next, and so I would have to step on the break. But hey, it's not the end of the conversations this morning. More conversations coming your way, so do stay tuned. I think the 7 o'clock hour, top of that hour, would have the business news, and after that, more conversations. So please do stay tuned to 92.3 Nigerian Fire. I am Kalada Kurubatubo.
You are tuned in to 992.